this is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So there was a fight scheduled for March 18th for the IBF International Heavyweight title, which Adrian Granat, the undefeated 14-0 Swedish prospect, he holds that title after he beat France Real. Now, he was set to fight BOGDAN Dinu, and I did a video about that fight, and I thought it was a very interesting fight. But Dinu has decided to go ahead and fight January 29th, so in a few weeks here, against RAPHAEL Tronche. I looked him up on YouTube because I never heard of him. He's 8-0, and he's just one of the prospects that just slipped through the cracks. You guys know I cover a lot of the prospects worldwide. Please go to my heavyweight prospect playlist and check out all the prospects I've covered. But I never heard of him, and he's 8-0. He has 4 knockouts. He did pick up the WBC Mediterranean title. Other guys that have held that title over the years: Johan Duhaupas, Erkan Tepper, Emmanuel Char, Ajay Caballel, who's getting ready to fight Marius Wach for that EBU title. You know, so I looked up some of his fights, Tronche, and there's only like 1 or 2 fights on YouTube. He actually has the same. He actually fought one of the same guys that Dillian White fought. I can't pronounce the dude's name. Remy Jajijas, Zaya Yusis, or some guy. The fight's on YouTube, and I've seen some training footage. You know, one thing I can say about Tronche is he's going to be in shape, at least the way he's built his physique. This dude's, this young guy is in some damn good shape, man. I will say that about him. I don't know how good his stamina is going to be if this fight is extended, but just looking at him with the eye test as far as his physique goes, he's in pretty damn good shape, man. Pretty muscular guy. But just looking at his fight and watching him hit the bag, you know, looks like he's still learning a little bit. You know, his footwork is a little shaky here and there. Seems like a strong puncher. I wouldn't necessarily say he's a knockout artist. But he seems like a strong, his physique is real muscular and strong. So he seems like a strong puncher. I'm not sure he's ready for a guy like Dinu. Not to say that Dinu is a, top contender or anything, but I think he's a little bit more seasoned. We know Dinu had a good amateur background. You know, he has a good jab, good right hand, been in there with far better opposition than Tronche has, if that's how you pronounce it. I heard it pronounced a few different ways. But yeah, man, he doesn't want the work. Dinu pretty much has backed out this fight with Adrian Granat. Now, Adrian Granat and his team, they're looking for a fight. And I've been going back and forth on a private message on Facebook with a member of Adrian Granat's team. And they're looking for a possible opponent. There is a rumor of one guy who the American fans will know who he is, but I'm not going to put his name out there. Because I don't know how possible this fight is of happening. But, yes, there is a name they have out there as a possible opponent. I think it'd be an excellent fight if it happens, for me personally as a heavyweight fan. But I'm not going to put the name out there because I don't know if it's just somebody that they're considering or if it's they're in negotiations. I'm not sure. But, damn, that'd be a good fight. I just don't want to say who it is. But, yeah, man, as of right now, Adrian Granat is looking for an opponent for March 18th. It was supposed to be Dinu. I think this would have been a damn good fight. I think Dinu and Granat kind of mirror each other with their style, with their approach. Granat just seems, just the bigger of the two as far as his height and his weight. But, yeah, I was really anticipating this fight, man. I thought it'd be a damn good fight. I was curious to see between Dinu and Granat who would, establish their jab and establish their right hand first, and who was going to make the other guy go backwards, So I was really looking forward to that fight. But as I see it now, if you go on BoxRec, they still have Dinu scheduled for the Adrian Granat fight in March. So I don't know if they just maybe feel as if they need another touch before that or what the case is. But Granat and his team are saying that he pulled out the fight. So Granat's looking for an opponent March 18th. I'm not sure who they can fill in for this. I mean, like me, myself, I wouldn't mind seeing like a Michel Wallisch or Tom Schwartz or something like that, one of the German prospects step in. But I don't know, man. I'm just getting this news out there. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Who would you guys like to see Adrian Granat fight March 18th? Do you think they should just, possibly line up some other possible opponents and see what Dinu does in this fight January 29th. I haven't heard anything from Dinu and his side. You know, these guys are from different countries. He's a Romanian fighter, so it's hard to get news from those other countries like that. But yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe they just think they need another touch before the Granat fight and just see how things go. Or maybe they're just really pulling out of this thing 100%. But they're going to be fighting for the vacant IBF Intercontinental title against Tronche on January 29th. So, yeah, BOGDAN Dinu, from what I'm reading here and the message I got from Team Granat, that he pulled out the fight March 18th. How about Otto Wallen steps in and make it a Swedish showdown? I think that'd be the best bet. If I had to pick between the guy that I'm hearing rumored that they want to fight, and I'll take that guy first. But how about Otto Wallen? I think that'd be excellent. He's another undefeated Swedish guy. But just getting the news out there, man. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'm out.